Good morning, students. Let's start our today's class with the chapter number 7, Ivan Tries and O Level. It is written by Colin Dexter. So, first of all, I will give the short introduction of the author. Colin Dexter's full name was Norman Colin Dexter. He was born on 29 September 1930 and he was died on 21st March 2017. He was an English crime writer known for his Inspector Morris series of novel, which was written between the 1975 to 1999. On this novel, one of the serial TV series or is also made by someone. So here now I will give the introduction of the chapter in a very short. The story Ivan Tries or Level is about a cunning person, Ivan, who makes a plan to escape from the prison on the day of his German language examination O-level exam. Jail authorities, on the other hand, are ready to cover up any sort of risk. Will he able to succeed or he escape? We have to be find out after the chapter. So first, Ivan's Rise or Level is a story of a criminal named Evans. In this story, Colin Dexter shows how an individual is able to shake the entire police department with his cleverness and ingenuity. Evans the Break. Ivan has escaped from the prison 3 times. That is why he is called Evans the Break by the police officials. The way he plans his escape from the fourth time with the help of his friend outside the prisons earned for him our secret admiration for his cleverness because he has used his brain there. The story starts with a telephonic conversation between the governor and the examination board secretary. The prison authority wants to conduct an O-level exam in German language for a prisoner named Evans. The secretary asks about the venue of the exam and also about the invigilator for it. The governor replies that the exam can be conducted in Evans' cell and the churchman will be appointed as the invigilator for the examination. They both then end their conversation by deciding on how and when the exam will be conducted. A senior prisoner officer, Jackson, visited Ivan's cell to conduct the inspection so that if any weapon may be hidden, they are caught through the checking because the Ivan has successfully escaped from prisons earlier also. The episode gave him the name of Ivan's the Break. The governor was not ready to take any risk with this as it could bring the bad name to him. Jackson and Stephens checked the cell thoroughly. They had taken away his nail scissors earlier, and Jackson ordered Stephen to take away his razor blade as soon he had shaved. Jackson ordered Evans to take off his hat, but left it because Evans requested him not to do so as it was his lucky hat for the examination. All sort of arrangements were made to keep check on Evans. Microphone was placed in his cell. On the day of the examination, McCleary, the churchman, reached the prison and was assisted to the cell by Stephens. So this is the thing happened at that time. That Ivan was so on the day of examination at the time of 8:30. Ivan was visited by 2 men. He tucked his dirty strings vest into the dirty trouser and stood up from his bed that was attached to a wall. He greeted Mr. Jackson cheerfully and said that it was an honor for him that he visited to his cell early in the morning. Jackson was a senior prison officer of D-Wing, and both Jackson and Evans were enemies. Mr. Stephens, who was a newly appointed officer and a strong-looking man, had come along with Mr. Jackson. Jackson greeted him briefly and then asked him about his wing being and made fun of him by calling him Einstein. Evans replied in a similar way by pointing him out that Einstein was a mathematician and then said that he thought that he was a Jew. Ivan had not shaved and he was wearing a dirty hat on his head. He asked Jackson to excuse him as he was going to shave when both of them entered in this cell.